Lorraine was 59, just 59 in March, and passed away in April from throat cancer. When she was at home, her pain was not controlled. She was on a copious amount of morphine, really, which just didn't hit the pain for her. So she struggled a lot at home. And it was thought through the palliative care team and with consultation with herself and Andrew and her boys that it was best that she go to the hospice. It was like going from home. It really, really was. And every one of us thought the same. We could walk in that door, up the stairs, greet the girls, hi, how's it going? Pop in and ask Lorraine, did she want tea? And make our way to the kitchen. If the boys wanted to go and watch TV, they could go into the TV room and I could have that time with Lorraine rather than constantly checking, are you okay boys, don't do this, don't do that. It was genuinely home from home. It was the comfort. They obviously spoke with her whilst we weren't there. They evidently did, because she was so much more comfortable in her sickness. She was so much more comfortable. I truly, truly believe that it was nothing that we did. Nothing. And the whole thing was, they had the time to do that. We didn't. We were all running around and having our own lives and trying to link in with Lorraine and do as best we could for her. But they had the time to do all of that. They had the time to prepare Lorraine for her final journey. The memory I have that sticks out in my mind about what the hospice was to us as a family was the day Lorraine passed. They told us that today was the day. They knew all these things. I watched my mother pass, I watched my father pass. It was nothing like this, nothing. They knew what was coming next, and they told us and they prepared us. The way they spoke to her boys had never experienced anything like this. Lorraine has 3 sons, Stephen, Damien and Daniel. And the way they explained what was happening to her body, they actually spoke very spiritually, which was beautiful. What they did for our Lorraine was immeasurable. And we couldn't do that as a family at home. We just couldn't. We couldn't take care of everything for her as much as we wanted to and tried. We just simply couldn't. And it's not just about administering drugs or, rubbing the backs of their hand. It was much, much more than that. Much more. And that's what I believe is going to be lost. I truly, truly believe that's what's going to be lost. And that is the essence of our hospice. The thinking of all of this thing of the hospice being closed and being taken away from us, it is neither fair, just or right that somebody would do that. Especially when you think of there's going to be lots of Lorraines coming along. Unfortunately, there'll be lots of Lorraines in this world that will need the care of the hospice. And what they do further, a building is a building the world over. But what goes on inside that building is the essence of our hospice. And it must not and cannot be taken away.